Good afternoon, sir.
Please sit down.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you have a. What's your name?
So my name is Kishan Kumar.
Okay, we were surprised कि Jadav Kishan Kumar, Jitendra Kumar, Maharaj. You know?
Yes, sir.
So coming from the land of Gujarat, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell us something about yourself.
So I am Kishan Kumar Jadav. So I belong to Kheda district of Gujarat. I completed my graduation, and so after that I started preparing for the competitive examinations. And in 2021, so I got selected as a state tax officer through Gujarat Public Service Commission. And sir, since December 2022, I am working as a state tax officer. And so my hobbies include reflective writing. I like to play garba and also sing songs of various singers, especially Arijit Singh.
Arijit Singh. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you passed out in 15.
Yes, sir.
So you didn't take up any private job or anything, campus placement or something?
I didn't get opportunity to work in the core field, so I started preparing for the banking and railway examination, and I cleared a few of them, like bank PO and railway recruitment boards examination. But I didn't join, sir.
Why?
So because meanwhile I developed interest for the civil service, and I felt that if I'll work for the bank or railways, I will not be able to give full dedication to that.
But you know how much you have lost in terms of time.
Yes, I can understand.
You would have been a senior manager by now.
But sir, my inclination towards civil service.
Why so? Being a technocrat, why do you want to be a civil servant?
So I believe that it provides a diverse opportunity to work in the government sector at the largest level, and also it provides the immense potential for the personal growth as well as for the career prospect.
Now tell me, you get information service.
Yes, sir.
What diversity is there? Tell me.
So, but at that level, it would be at the larger level than the bank manager, I would say.
No. Bank manager influences the lives of so many people. There are lead banks. You help people by giving them loans. In the information service, what do you do?
But at the age when I decided that I should not join the job, so I was feeling that it would take 2 or 3 years, but my journey got little bit lengthy, so I was not sure about it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kheda is known for Koli rebellion. Koli rebellion. Can you tell us something about Koli rebellion?
So it was basically peasants' cause against the British government.
What was the point of conflict?
Sir, in the details about Koli rebellion, I am not able to recall right now, sir.
And the Iron Man was born there?
Yes, sir, in Nadiyad, which is in Kheda district.
Kheda district. So
Yes,
that
sir.
is the contribution. And where is that tall statue now?
So it
Installed?
is, yes, sir, it is in the Narmada district of Gujarat.
Okay. How is Little Run different from the Greater Run?
So the difference lies in the geography that the Little Run is known for its color, such as it is called as a white run, and that is the thing, sir.
No, why White Run?
So because of the oceans, the Gulf of Kutch's water is getting transgressed, and it develops the impact.
Anyway, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Kishan Jitendra Kumar, you come from Gujarat. Have you heard about Gift City? Gift City.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
So it is basically a special economic zone which government is developing to promote the financial activity, especially the sectors such as banking, insurance, and capital market activities, to promote the economic growth and attract the investors there.
This investment is only for that state or for all India basis? The investment which comes, especially it comes only for Gujarat, or it can come for any other part of the country also?
So it can come from any other part also, and from abroad also, sir.
So what concessions have been given in that city which is not available to otherwise other places?
So first of all, for the 10 years, there was no taxation, and the capital gain tax also was 9%. So tax concessions are there. In addition to that, sir, it provides state of art infrastructure, and walk to work concept is there. And recently, sir, government has also modified the liquor policy and allowed the consumption of liquor in the gift city to promote the culture of wine and dine.
Promote the culture of
Wine and dine.
wine and dine.
Yes, sir.
Now you are saying wine and dine, and other parts of Gujarat is having prohibition. Hai na?
Yes, sir.
So what is your take? Which is better, wine and dine or prohibition?
Sir, in gift city, I feel that.
Forget about gift city. If you are given an option, wine and dine or prohibition, which would you prefer?
So for the entire Gujarat or for the gift city, sir?
For entire Gujarat or for your, what is your preference?
So my preference for the entire, for the rest of the Gujarat would be prohibition. But for the gift city, I would.
Why? Why you would make a differentiation?
So because in the gift city is for all the practical purposes, it is deemed to be a foreign territory, and government is trying to attract the investors from the abroad, and in this manner it is also giving due respect to their culture also. But for the rest of the Gujarat, it is called as a land of Gandhiji, and prohibition should be there because it might have some health related issues and some social problems also if we allow the liquor.
So for according to you, then prohibition should be implemented at pan-India level then. If it is so good, it take care of your health, family issues, crime against you, domestic violence, so many good things are attached to prohibition. So why not implement at national level, pan-India basis?
So because in rest of the states, alcohol is one of the major revenue generator for the states. Whereas for Gujarat, it is not the case. And if we blanketly ban alcohol in other states, then it might hamper their economy and to a certain extent their revenue also. But for Gujarat, it is not the case, sir. So
Gujarat doesn't need liquor policy. If the revenue may go further high for Gujarat also, how can you say without implementing it?
but so the cost benefit output ratio would be
Okay.
higher.
Okay, now let's move out of this. You are working as sales tax officer.
Yes, sir.
Now your job is confined to GST after GST came.
Yes, sir.
What is GST Council? Tell me in brief. What is GST Council and where it is mentioned about the GST Council as such?
So GST Council is a constitutional body formed under the Article 279A,
Yes.
and it is majorly to follow the principle of fiscal federalism, that states are given due weightage in that.
Who are the
council.
members of GST Council?
So first of all, Finance Minister is chairing the council.
Okay.
In addition to that, Minister of Finance from every state will be the member. So
Is there
total-
any vice chairperson also?
Yes, sir. There is Vice Chairperson,
There is a vice chairperson.
Minister of State of Finance.
No. They have to elect from among them any one of them as vice chairperson. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Mr. Kishan Kumar,
Yes, sir.
you see, sir was discussing with you about tax.
Yes, sir.
As a taxman is hated by people. Either avoid, evade, or escape by paying him illegal money and say namaste. What do you think, your experience? Taxman nobody likes.
So it is just a perception, but I believe that there are people who also like the taxman, and if the person is promoting the ease of doing business and helping them, making their job easy, then there is no such issue, sir.
Government's perception was taxman was hated, taxman was bullying, so they made faceless taxation. What is this faceless taxation in income tax?
Sir, recently the income tax department has introduced the faceless scrutiny. So the taxpayer would not have to go to the offices of the income tax, and there would be anonymity in the whole process. So by that also government curb the chances of corruption. So this is the
How
case.
many billionaires are there in India?
So exact number I am not able to.
And how many people pay tax?
Sir, if you talk about the income tax, then 4.8% is the people who are filing income tax return, but the actual people who are paying the taxes are much lower. It is just 1.2 crore people, and rest are uh, uh, taking the refund from the income tax.
In such a scenario, how do you, as a taxman aspirant, IRS aspirant, how do you make tax base wider and more persons come into the net from 3% to, let's say, 30% in 10 years or some time scale?
So first of all, I believe that Indian economy is highly unorganized. So we need to strive towards making it organized economy. So that by bringing them by organizing the economy, we can bring more people under the tax. So the second thing is that Indian agriculture sector, it is totally out of the taxation system right now, and we do not levy any tax on the farmers. But at the same time, we can see that in many states there are richer farmers. So we can think about changing our policy by bringing some suitable criteria to tax them. And
Okay, last question. You will prescribe UP Gujarat model or Gujarat UP model in administration?
UP Gujarat model or Gujarat.
Which model is good, or you will mix both models? What is good in both of them?
Sir, I will be adopting the Gujarat model. I am not much aware about the UP model as of now, sir.
What are the salient features of Gujarat model?
Sir, utilizing the providing the state of art infrastructure, attracting investors by promoting the business friendly policies, and by that promoting economic growth as well as the social development, sir.
Okay. So,
Tell me something about Gujarat's wildlife.
Gujarat wildlife, sir.
Yeah.
So Gujarat is very famous for the Gir lions, which is the Gir is only the home for the Asiatic lions in Asia.
Okay, now if I tell me something about Gujarat's wildlife except the Gir lion and the wild ass. Now what?
So there is increasing population of leopards also in Gujarat. In addition to that, so Gujarat is also famous for some other animals like
Any birds?
Peacock is population of peacock is very much increasing in Gujarat, sir.
Peacocks at one time were by and large a North Indian phenomenon. They were found in parts of UP, Haryana, etc. Now whenever I visit Kerala, I see peacocks in Kerala, this thing was never seen in Kerala. What does that indicate?
So it indicates that the range of the species has been expanded.
But why?
So there might be a number of reasons. For example, through conservation, the government might be transferring peacocks through some zoo or...
No. Anything else you can think of?
Sir,
Anyway, you are a state tax officer.
Yes, sir.
What tax?
Sir, GST,
GST.
indirect tax, GST.
Theoretically, philosophically, tell me why should people pay taxes?
So in a state, the people get services from the state. For example, we are getting the roads, education, health services. So to run the state also, there should be revenue source for the state, and for that reason that we should be paying tax.
If I say that the idea of taxation theoretically is based on a relationship between the state and the citizen, which is called a fiduciary relationship. Do you know what's a fiduciary relationship?
Legal relationships.
No, in very simple language, it's a relationship of trust.
Okay, sir.
So what I'm asking you is that this idea of taxation, is it based on some kind of a relationship of trust between the state and the citizen?
Yes, sir. There is the idea of fiduciary relationship between, because when we pay the tax, we expect that government will take care of the citizens by providing various services.
Correct. That's what I was asking.
Yes, sir.
There have been constant demands in India to abolish income tax completely. Do you think that's a workable idea or a good idea? Because a very small percentage of the country pays income tax.
So we should be sticking to the present policy as of now, because India is a country where still most of the people are not even earning what is the bare minimum to pay the income
Now,
tax.
there might be some taxes where the cost of collection does not justify the total collection. Do you think that happens with some kind of tax in India, that cost of a collection is too high? It is not worth collecting that kind of tax. Do you think that applies to any tax, including income tax?
So there is the cost of income tax as well as GST is also high, but it is justified because we are collecting good amount of revenue.
That's what I'm saying. For collecting every rupee of GST, how much are you spending?
So exact data I'm not aware of.
If you want to make an intelligent guess,
So around 10% maybe, I'm not sure.
is that high, low, or okay?
So it is justified.
Yes, right. Thank you.
Kishan Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Last year, UNESCO Intangible Heritage. You know about that, right?
Yes.
Something was added from Gujarat. What was it?
So it was the Garba dance, which was added to the UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage.
Okay. Who is Vishwakarma?
So Vishwakarma is a mythological character. He was architect of the gods.
And when we are celebrating a day for him, it's called Vishwakarma Day or something like that. Do you know when it is? When does it fall?
So no, sir, I will know it later.
Sometime in September. Okay. Why is the third pin in a 3-pin plug thicker or longer?
So because it is a earthing plug,
So,
and it will be having a wire which is grounded to reduce any risk of electric.
so why make it thick? Just make same thickness as the other two.
I will read upon it.
What is a universal motor?
Sir, I have to read about it.
What is a solder made of? What are the two elements which are used in solder?
So nickel and tin.
No. Tin and lead.
Okay, sir.
What is a smart meter?
So smart meter is placed in place of the conventional meter. It is bidirectional meter which provides the data to discom also and to the consumer also about the consumption, and by it we can predict the demand of the consumer or load, sir.
Okay. All right. You know about the Israel-Palestine war.
Yes, sir.
Which one of them is wrong?
So we cannot say categorically which one is wrong, but I believe that the Palestine, the Hamas had attacked on October 7th, and what Israel is doing is the reaction to that, but I believe that the reaction is very disproportionate and it is not justified.
So what is the world doing on this?
So various stakeholders, for example, countries of the West Asia, Egypt, Qatar, and United States, are engaging in this mediation process, and they are working towards achieving some peaceful solution towards it.
But when will they achieve it? By the time millions of people will be dead.
Yes, sir. It is very unfortunate to know about that, but peace talks are going on. But recently, I have come to know that Prime Minister of Israel has rejected the peace offer, and he has simply said that until Hamas is totally dismantled, he will not put stop on that.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, Jadav Kishan Kumar, Jitendra Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how do you think your interview was?
So it was decent, but I could have answered the question related to electrical engineering better by revising the things, sir.
By revising your. Okay,
Yes,
all
sir.
right, okay. So, when is your interview?
Sir, 22nd.
22nd of Feb.
Yes, sir.
All right, fine. And this is your first interview at the UPSC,
Yes, sir.
right? You articulate very well. Okay, you are an excellent candidate. Excellent candidate. You have the confidence, you have the conviction, your balance of judgment is very good, okay? And you are transparent. You are not hoodwinking the board by telling lies or hiding any information or providing false information,
Yes, sir.
right? So these are very good qualities that you look for in an aspirant for civil service. So your presentation is very good, personal presentation. Maybe you can pull your tie a bit more upwards,
sir.
and that should be fine. And I'm sure you will shave when you
Yes,
go
sir.
for the actual day of the interview, right?
Yes, sir.
The only thing I found was that you kept your hands like this,
Okay, sir.
and maybe somebody has told you, or YouTube videos have told you that don't move your hands and they have to remain
Be stable.
Yeah, no, not that.
Okay, sir.
It's incorrect. Sit comfortably. How you would sit comfortably in the chair?
Like this, sir.
Hands like this or this?
I'm fine with like this, sir.
No, not as this looks tutored.
Okay, sir.
So sit comfortably, and wherever you need to make use of your hands, you can do so.
Okay, sir.
No problems with that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I don't think there is one I could point out too many things to you, except that you need to brush up your electrical engineering, and of course the current affairs and the analysis that you do of things is very good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's very convincing. You very good, and you speak at very good pitch and speed. Voice modulation is fine. You feel involved in the conversation,
Yes,
right? And that is what we are looking for. You have any questions?
So one specific question was regarding the GST. Sir, is there any chances that I could be asked from the Bear Act, for example?
Yes,
Technique.
you can do because you are STO.
How
You are
long
dealing
have you
with
served?
GST only.
How long have you served?
So 1 year, but for major period of time I was on leave.
Preparing,
Yes.
on leave and preparing.
Sir, after this field is better for you because you can expect questions
Yes,
related to your job. If you give good answers with your own experience, it will go in your favor.
Yes, sir.
When's the interview?
So 22nd.
You know, you can look at the Bear Act.
Yes, sir. I
The
have.
major provisions.
Yes, sir.
You should know, right? Major provisions. Now nobody expects that from first chapter to the last chapter, from section 1 to the last, you would memorize notes.
Yes, sir.
You know, if that be the case, the people in the income tax and in the police, there are so many acts. How will they answer any question?
Yes, sir.
They can't memorize all the things. So don't worry. You should know the salient features,
Yes, sir.
okay, and the process, right, and the frauds, how GST frauds take place.
Yes, sir. I have.
So if that you know, I think you should sail through. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You are very good. Go with that confidence. We are happy to interact with you.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
As far as electrical engineering is concerned, I didn't ask anything very technical.
Yes, sir.
Everything which can be used by common person is the area of your study. Nothing very deep into any theory. Nobody is bothered about that. That has been tested.
Okay, sir. I will be doing that.
Oh yeah, normal things of you. Thank
All
you.
the very best.
All the
You can
best.
leave.
Thank
Okay.
you so much,
All
sir.
the best.
Thank you so much.